Hey everyone, welcome to Play and Talk episode 3. The date today is October 26th, and this one I'll be showing you two back-to-back games that I did pretty well on for Rocket League, while I'll be talking about a few things you're interested in. So first thing, let's talk about the video that you uploaded, which is the combo video of the Shadow of Mordor. That was a really good video. I thought it was pretty funny how the guy wouldn't even die, and he didn't have any weaknesses against your combos. So that was pretty impressive. You got to I believe it was 230 some %. But I watched the whole video. I thought it was pretty funny. Yeah, I still have the game, but I haven't really gone around to finish it, honestly, because when I was in Louisiana playing it, before I went to Louisiana earlier this year, I was on it. I was playing it day and night and everywhere in between, and I was having really fun with it. After a month of not playing it, come back to it, and I feel like I should have just start from the beginning again, and that was kind of demotivated me to keep on playing. So, which I was kind of upset. Anyways, have you ever heard of the game Valiant Hearts: The Great War? Very good game. I'm pretty sure you could find it in the App Store, but yes, you can actually. I'm looking at it right now. You could get it for $15, and for $15, well, it's the new game for the Xbox One, the free game, and I can honestly say that it's one of the better games they came out with so far this year. It follows a group of people during the events of World War I, and they have a lot of stuff, a lot of information and a lot of backstory on World War I. I'm learning a lot just by reading its historical notes, and you should probably check it out. The game itself, gameplay-wise, it reminds me of Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Kind of like how clever it was, the way they do things, and I feel like the puzzles and riddles in this game is a lot more challenging. They have a hint system in this game, which you probably may need to use sometimes, because I got lost a lot of times, but it's not as linear as you think. There's a lot of thought into playing the game, and I really like that. You should totally check it out. I just started the second chapter. I believe there's 4 or 5 chapters in the game, and I'm enjoying every second of it. So yeah, that's a game I highly recommend buying. For the $15 price tag you get on the App Store on Android is well worth it, and the price tag on it for the Xbox One, which is free. So let's talk about my thoughts on the Star Wars trailer. And yeah, I mean, honestly, everyone, I knew about this trailer the day prior, and the day of, and I was being told about it by a buddy of mine. He was like, "Oh, it's gonna be at 8:30 Eastern time," and yeah, so I totally missed that. But I woke up at 4 a.m. to find one of my buddies tagging me on the trailer itself on Facebook, and so I watched it at 4 a.m. And honestly, at 4 a.m. I was still a little tired. I didn't understand how heavy the trailer was, how real, how amazing it really was, until the same day I woke up and I told one of my supervisors about it, and I was like, yeah, the trailer came out, and he was like, oh, let me see. So I brought out my phone, played it for him, and man, watching it the second time and actually being alert made me really super excited, and I was really happy that I watched it the second time. I never watched it again because I felt like I didn't want to burn out the movie for myself, But people were starting to analyze it. They said they found Boba Fett in one of the scenes there, so they said there's a return of that guy, and we'll see. Like I'm really excited for it. It was a good trailer. I'm like smiling just talking about it because it was so good, and yeah, just looking forward to watching the movie. I wasn't able to buy the tickets on Fandango. I've heard that the servers went down as soon as the trailer was done. So I also was able to get my hands on the Guitar Hero Live, demo they have on GameStop. And I'm gonna tell you what, that game, it's different. It really is different. From I see how it was a risky move, what they did, because it's not as colorful as you think. Having that live band that plays is really different, and I could honestly say that it goes. I'm indifferent about it. I don't like it and I don't hate it because it's still a rhythm game. I still like it. I know they're trying something new, trying to implement new things in terms of gameplay. They want to start somewhere. They don't want to just use the same formula, and I like the direction that they're going. However, I feel really weird playing it, but yeah, it was they had 3 songs in the demo, and I feel like I should just continue playing it. I should probably really play the full game to actually understand, but it was kind of hard. And well, let's talk about the game I'm playing right now, Rocket League. Man, I'm having so much fun. I found this new partner. I'm playing with him right now. It's Gallon 2002, and we just found each other on a ranked match, just randomly, and we just like each other's play, and we respect each other and we talk to each other, and we kind of sort of just kind of click. And it was funny because our first 3 games together as a team, we're doing so bad. We lost every game, and we were talking about how we couldn't hit the ball, we kept missing, and we after that, like after those 3 games, we started winning games. And he's a really good player. He actually, as you can tell, he likes flying with the ball. He's very known for that. Like, I'm glad that I have a very competent teammate, because when I play ranked matches, I usually get really shitty players. Players that don't they don't play. They don't they just stay idle, and it was just really frustrating. But I'm just glad I get to play these games, and I'm actually ranking up pretty good, pretty fast. I'm like 160 right now in terms of like how much points I have in the ranking. So that's bronze 1, and yeah, I kind of made a mistake over there. Alright, and another game that I've been playing a lot is Smash Brothers, and I've been playing with Noonie a lot. Trying to do ranked matches, for glory, team battles, and he was really still really good with Lil Mac, but we trying to expand our play. I started picking up Diddy Kong actually, and I got really good with him really fast, but I feel like I still need to work on his smashes. So I put in the damage, but it's hard for me to actually shoot them out of the map, and I just have problems with that. But however, I really want to play against Trey, and yeah, just looking forward to that. You should like tell him to come over. Don't tell him he's my new guy. It's just really he's a lot of fun to play with, honestly. And yeah, he might be my new 1v1 main, so I downloaded a demo on my Wii U. I've downloaded 2, Pikmin 3 and the Fatal Frame. I forgot what it was called, but something to do with with a maiden of the I totally forgot, honestly. I'm sorry for that, but it was a new game that comes out digital only to the Wii U console. Was So I'm gonna talk about Pikmin, and I feel like Pikmin had a lot of potential to be something like I would actually pick up. It was a really good like demo that they put out, and it was pretty lengthy. I didn't want to play anymore because it was really fun, and I might pick it up eventually. Like it was a fun game, and I was it revolves around 3 characters that landed on this unknown planet, and none of them are Olomar. But it was really fun. I liked it. Had a lot of fun. And yeah, Fatal Frame, Curse of the Black. I don't know. I'm not even gonna make it up. I'm gonna look it up later. But that one used the Wii U gamepad pretty well, honestly, by using it as the camera. And I don't know if you know anything about the Fatal Frame series, Ren, but it was really fun. It's a survival horror kind of game where you use a camera to exorcise the ghosts and the demons, and it was really fun. I liked it. I played it with Noonie. Noonie plays. He actually really likes that series. His favorite is Fatal Frame 3: The Tormented, and having him, just watching him play this demo, it was pretty nice. It felt like it was a game that he was gonna pick up, but he, just so he could play on my Wii U. And yeah, honestly, Ron, the Wii U was a great buy. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it, despite the fact that I only have 2 games on it, like 2 full games. I really like it a lot. It's a true like gaming system for me. Like it's fun. It has Mario Kart. Now I have Mario Kart and Smash Brothers, and man, I invested so much time in those 2 games. Well, more so on Smash Brothers, but it's still a good console. I love that gamepad. I really do. That little tablet form. And you know what? Speaking of which, that thing by itself is about $200. Yeah. You can't buy the gamepad controller by itself. You have to the only way to do that, you have to buy it through Nintendo. And I tried to check online to see how much it cost on eBay and Amazon, and it was valued about $200. So if I bought this for $300 total, $200 of that was the gamepad itself. Pretty crazy, but hey, it's a really good controller. Not my favorite controller. Actually, it is my favorite controller. I really like this. It's really light, really fun, very interactive. So that's what I like about it. So one last thing to talk about. I'm gonna talk about to you. I don't know if we talked about this already. I know I've talked to Nunez about it, but the game No Man's Sky. That huge game that's being developed, and we're still unsure on a lot of things about it, to be honest. But a game where you could pretty much travel the galaxy and have new experiences with everything. Each experience is different, and I think it's a game I would highly pick up. Most likely pick up. I know for a long time I used to say The Division was the game for me, but I feel like The Division is, that's just the problem with these types of games where it just keeps getting delayed. It kind of loses its fire. Sort of what happened with Watch Dogs, and seeing how the game actually came out. Yeah, but this is a game I've actually been looking at, No Man's Sky. So I'm trying to keep an eye on it, and totally you should check it out too, Ren. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna make sure that we'll try and log in more time on Rocket League. So yeah. I run TTYL, Tata for now.